In the magical world of Pokemon, almost anything can be a Pokemon. Keys, ice cream, magnets, whatever kind of creature this is, there are no limits. Now, let's jump over to the magical world of Mario, where we have Yoshi, Mario's adorable and trusty companion. But wait, is it possible that these two universes are actually connected? And that Yoshi is possibly a species of Pokemon? Maybe. Only one way to find out. Let's begin. Luckily for us, the first piece of evidence for this theory comes right at the very beginning of Pokemon Red and Blue, in your very own bedroom. It's always such a charming start to begin your journey in the safety of your own bedroom. It's kind of empty though. It could use a few posters. However, one item that always seems to make an appearance in your bedroom is a Nintendo console. Yeah, in every generation of Pokemon, your character always has the most relevant Nintendo console in the room. And in the case of Pokemon Red and Blue, it's an NES. Cool! But if you observe the NES, a text box will appear saying, "A game with Mario wearing a bucket on his head." This is in reference to the Game Boy Color game Mario and Wario, where there's the bucket and it looks like it's going on Mario's head. So, this would mean that even in the Pokemon universe, Mario is a fictional character and a video game series. Who would have thought? So, what does this all mean exactly? Well, in the world of Pokemon, someone had to create the game and design the characters. And it's maybe possible that characters like Yoshi were inspired from Pokemon themselves. Think about it. In our world, Yoshi is based off of multiple dinosaurs. But if we lived in the Pokemon universe, Yoshi has a body resembling that of a Trico, even with its big nose and red patch, as well as the comedically long tongues of Greninja and Lickitung. Also, as a side note, I really loved this minigame from Pokemon Stadium. Alright. Or even better, Yoshi is an ancient Pokemon from the past. Why not? Yoshi shares a ton of characteristics as the Pokemon. For starters, Yoshi hatches from an egg. Not only that, but take a look at this. Here's a Pokemon egg, and here's a Yoshi egg. The resemblance is uncanny. There's even different stages of evolution for the Yoshis. He also has a pretty strong moveset, like the ground pound, shooting fireballs, and a tackle? Yeah. So that's cool. But I guess the most popular argument now would be, why aren't there any Yoshis in Pokemon games? And to that, I say, that's a good point. My own personal theory is that the Yoshis are all extinct. Yeah, just like how in our world, there's no more dinosaurs, in Pokemon, there are no more Yoshis. Or, wait a second. Is it possible that the Mario games are actually based on a true story? At least, in the Pokemon world. I'm serious. Yoshi is Mario's most faithful companion. Mario saved Yoshi. He saved all of the Yoshis at one point. He takes care of him. And in turn, Yoshi has a strong affinity for Mario, always sticking by his side and helping him out in battle. Doesn't this all ring a bell? To me, it sounds a lot like the strong bond between a trainer and their Pokemon. Is it possible that Mario was the original Pokemon trainer, traveling the world and fighting evil with just one Pokemon? Think about it. There's even 8 worlds with 8 castles that Mario had to conquer with just one Pokemon. And to honor that tradition, the 8 castles were replaced with 8 gyms. Mario and Yoshi were the original trainer and Pokemon. They're legendary. You know what? I like that, and I think I'm gonna stick to it. Of course, this is all just my crazy fantasy opinion. You don't have to agree with it at all. But hey, let me know who or what you think would make a great Pokemon. As I just showed you, anything is possible, and the only limit is your own wild imagination.